Hello everyone, I'm Naimul and in this video I'm going to talk about Rohingya crisis and international relations along with human rights and genocide. Well, Rohingyas are a Muslim ethnic group in the northern part of Myanmar who lived in the Rakhine state, formerly known as Arakan state in Myanmar, which shares a border with neighboring country Bangladesh. Rohingyas have often been described as the most persecuted Muslim ethnic minority in this world. And in the international relations, it's so important in terms of development, in terms of relations between different countries, at the same time, in terms of geopolitics. And it's one of the hot topics in this world right now, and it should be. However, after getting independence from the British colonial era in 1948, the Myanmar government and the Burmese military put a genocide massacre on Rohingya communities in the northern part of Myanmar. Thus, in different times, the Rohingyas tried to flee from their own country. They tried to go to India, Bangladesh, and different other countries, including Myanmar, Thailand, and different other countries. And it's very important in terms of international relations because we know that there is something called human right exists even today. And human rights, the definition of human right is that human rights are the rights possessed by all individuals by virtue of being human, regardless of the citizenship of any particular state, organization, or group. We all have human rights, and the Rohingyas are not exceptional in this case. So, whenever they are killing, murdering, and raping Rohingya women and men, we have to understand that it's the direct violation of human rights at the same time international law. So we should stop this. There are about 3.5 million Rohingyas scattered in different parts of the world, and more than 1 million Rohingyas lived in the Rakhine state of Myanmar. However, after getting its independence, when the Rohingya Myanmar government started putting lots of massacre, genocide, and started discriminating Rohingyas, they started feeling helpless. In the 1982 um, citizenship law, Rohingyas were discluded from the 135 officially included ethnic groups. Then Rohingyas started losing their own identity, citizenship from their own country. They became refugees in their own country. In 2017, when Rohingyas could not bear the the torture, the massacre, the genocide, they started fleeing from Bangladesh thanks to the Prime Minister of Bangladesh, Sheikh Hasina, who opened the border of Bangladesh. However, more than 1 million Rohingya came to Bangladesh to live. And we have to understand that it's a direct genocide on Rohingya community because we know from the definition of genocide what the definition of genocide say about this. Well, the definition of genocide is that genocide is intentional and systematic killing aimed at eliminating an identifiable group or group of people, such as an ethnic or religious group. According to this definition, we know that Rohingyas are an ethnic group and it's nothing but ethnic cleansing. The United Nations also described it as ethnic cleansing by the former Nobel laureate and ruler of Myanmar, Aung San Suu Kyi, and the Burmese military as well. However, we also have to understand that it's very important in terms of geopolitics, international relations. Although Pakistan and Bangladesh are supporting Rohingya and working for Rohingyas' right, and the United States as well, and the United Nations is deeply condemning this genocide against Rohingyas. The United Nations is also saying that it's a direct violation of human rights and it's a genocide on Rohingya community. At the same time, it's called ethnic cleansing by the Myanmar um, military and Myanmar government. So we need to stop this. At the same time, we're saying that India, a big power and geopolitical power, is not doing anything in this case. China also has a good relationship with Myanmar and helping to for in different international arenas, but are also not doing anything in this case. At the same time, a big ally of Bangladesh, Russia, is also not doing anything in this case. So it's very complex. At the same time, we have to understand that the Bangladesh government is trying to do everything for the next generation of Rohingyas, the young Rohingyas. However, Bangladesh government can afford their education till 10th grade, where the international boundary of high school is 12th grade. We have to understand that the Rohingyas are still not getting their basic human rights, including food security, a shelter, education, medication, and lots of other things. They are being put in a great frustration, and the world is seeing um, lost generation, and it's the Rohingyas are going to be a burden for the world. So we need to stop this. We need to understand that this is a very disheartening problem. At the same time, it's a very complex problem. However, Rohingyas have been living here for centuries in the Rakhine state, formerly known as Arakan state, and they have their own culture, they have their own language, they have their own way of leading their lifestyle, and the world should take proper step against Myanmar government steps. However, we also have to understand that um, Bangladesh is giving shelter to millions of Rohingyas, and for this, Bangladesh cut forest. Bangladesh is giving extra security to them. That's why Bangladesh is facing loss. At the same time, I feel that in international arena, it's very important. Rohingya crisis is very important because Myanmar government is trying to make a genocide, and China is also not taking any steps. Russia is also not taking any steps. However, the United States is taking steps against this genocide. So it is very interesting to see that the three big superpowers in international arena, international relations, are working on a specific arena and trying to be different, and they are different. However, at the end of the day, Rohingyas are facing problems, and it's our duty and responsibility that we will take proper step for the Rohingya communities, especially the next generation of Rohingyas, so that they get a safe and secure home, they get food security, enough medication and education. And I hope that the international superpowers, along with other states, will help the Rohingya community to lead a life with peace and harmony, and they will help them to settle in their own land. At the same time, thanks to Bangladesh, thanks to other countries who are supporting Rohingyas' rights, at the same time who are condemning this genocide and who are supporting human rights especially. And I feel like it's high time for us to take proper steps. Thank you.